Hey guys, welcome to another video. Cycle number 10, ovulation tests, double digits. So, before I get into the ovulation tests, I do want to say, please leave your comments down below, questions for a Q&A video, because there's just so many new people around. Like, we're getting big. So, Q&A video coming up. Please leave your questions down below. Anything pretty much, like TTC, about me, just, anything you like, basically. Let's get into these tests. So this cycle I actually used the Easy at Home brand. The first time I used them, it took forever to get here, but I still got them. So I was actually really happy with them. I will go ahead and show you, and please keep in mind, testing time, like ovulation and my fertile week and everything, were slap bam in the middle of real estate horror movie, like insanity. The issues that we've had, and I'm gonna make a whole separate video on that in regards to moving, houses, renting, real estate agents, no names of course, but yeah. It's quite a story in itself. So this was in the middle of all of that chaos. Fun times. Let me show you the tests. So as I said earlier, this was my first cycle using the Easy at Home ovulation tests, and I'm looking forward to using the pregnancy tests as well. I'm really happy with these. So basically I started testing late on cycle day 8. Clearly because I had a ton of egg white cervical mucus, and I found that super weird at such an early stage. Because I usually get it, I don't know, like maybe a couple days before ovulation. So I was perplexed. So everything is basically a little bit all over the place. Clearly because of the nature of the past few days, I will make a whole separate video on that. So just hopping into these tests, I started cycle day 8. I was kind of testing morning and night, pretty much. Like that's kind of how it was going. So the tests were pretty light, despite me having quite a bit of egg white cervical mucus. Cycle day 12, I actually thought I got a positive, but it turns out that my positive was actually not on cycle day 12, it was cycle day 13. So funnily enough, this specific day, like cycle day 12, was a specifically hectic day. Like it was hectic in the fact that so many things were kind of happening, but at the same time, I was just hanging at home waiting. So I literally was distracting myself by dipping tests, like that's a thing. Like I did first morning urine, second morning urine, then afternoon, then nighttime. I just went crazy on the tests. And as you can see, like the first morning urine was lighter, and then the tests throughout the day were kind of dark. They were getting there. They're like probably, I would say, as dark as the line. However, the next day, so cycle day 13, I got my like full-on blazing positive. So I got this with first morning urine, I believe, or was it second morning? It was second morning urine. So second morning urine, I got this one. And at that stage, I also dipped, I also dipped a digital. You can't really see it here anymore, but I got my smiley face as well. And I didn't really bother with any other digitals. Actually, it was just the leftover digital I had. So after that, I continued kind of dipping tests just to be sure, and indeed, cycle day 14, first morning urine was way lighter, as was second morning urine, and this was right up to last night. So pretty negative. That was obviously my peak. So basically, I do believe I ovulated late on cycle day 13 because that's when I kind of felt the pinches and the slight pain. I did not have the ovulation pains I had in the previous 2 cycles. I did feel something, but it was really not like, I don't know if it was because my mind was like all over the place trying to sort out 1,000 things, so I didn't really have the time to notice, even though if I felt the way I did past couple cycles, it's hard not to notice. So don't know what's up with that. I do know that I did feel something, so we're just gonna kind of go with that. And after the positive, my cervical mucus pretty much changed completely. The only thing I did do one last night, because I did have quite a bit of egg white cervical mucus again, randomly. I'm not sure what that means or what that is. Yeah, like the cervical mucus kind of popping up later. Of course, cervical mucus does kind of change throughout your cycle, and it can just randomly do things as well. It doesn't necessarily have to mean something. So I'm not going to read into it too much, because generally these past few, like at least the past couple weeks, have been just crazy. On a nice fun note, we did all the baby dancing. So I don't know if it was because of the like general stress of the situations that we were going through and just the issues and everything was kind of crazy that we needed a little bit of, So it was a fun time. Like, we've covered every single base. There is no base left uncovered this cycle, basically. So if my stress and cold did not get the best of me, I feel like this could, you know, positivity. Because funny little thing, I got sick on, I think it was like literally ovulation day. So technically, like, if I got my positive on cycle day 13, I started getting sick literally late in the evening. Next morning, I was just... So we also have Angel in the background. She has been very, very grumpy today. She did not sleep well yesterday, so that's fun. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's been... we tried. We definitely tried. I definitely feel positive for this cycle. I also have, like, a video coming up explaining why we haven't moved yet. Pregnancy tests will be happening in the usual bathroom. Yeah? Shh. She's telling me to be quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet, yeah. Mommy's doing a video.
Mommy, like a baby girl. Mommy, like a baby girl.
Okay, you give me 1 second? Yeah? So, tests will be happening starting Thursday. I actually, for the first time in a while, I'm itching to test. Like, I haven't wanted to dip a test at 4 DPO in forever. And here I am at 4 DPO, kind of like, should I dip a test? I mean, there's no point because there's no implantation yet. Like, there's no way. But yeah, I have not felt like this in a very long time. So, yeah. So the funny thing is, I think this cycle, I was like, I would focus on ovulation to take my mind off of the moving drama, and then I would like be so stuck in moving drama, I wouldn't have time to think of TTCing. And yeah, like, baby dancing was more so like us having fun and just taking our mind off things rather than baby dancing, if you know what I mean. But yeah. So tests will be starting probably Thursday, if not Friday. Thursday or Friday. Thursday is 7 DPO. And I'm just tempted to just, like, you know, just dip a little test for the fun of it. You know. If you don't like early testing, guys, really just don't, you know. Like, I can't even say that enough. So Thursday we're starting tests in our usual bathroom. And funny thing is that Sunday here in Australia on the 1st of September, it is Father's Day. Because apparently Australia has a completely different Father's Day to everywhere else. I don't know why. We are the weirdest country on this planet, I have to say. As much as I love this place. So, that would be an awesome gift, I have to say.
Mommy?
Yes?
Mommy? Did you hear?
So yeah, tests coming up soon, and moving videos, moving vlogs, the whole story of why we haven't moved yet and what are we doing after all. And yeah, just a whole lot of more, like, me, basically. you guys are gonna get a whole lot of me, pretty much. So that is about it. I am rambling now. So that's all, guys. Angel is just not, like, today she is extremely demanding, and I actually have a whole bunch of things to do. We'll see how it goes. I will see you on Thursday with the first testing video. Let's see how it goes.